Hey guys, this is Eric from Tagcandy, and today I'm going to show you guys something that's really going to help your business get some followers, customers, and just get you a lot more notice on social media using hashtags alone. And this is the first software able to do this, and what we're going to do is basically understand this trend that's happening online called hashtag engine optimization. And what it really is just using the right hashtag data to rank your website and social media pages at the same time. That's why we're seeing all these big companies using hashtags everywhere. So let's go ahead and see how it works. So let's go ahead. I'm going to log in already since I have an account on here already. And just to let you guys know, you guys can log in already through Twitter, Facebook, or Google Plus, so that's not going to be an issue. So here's the dashboard, and what I want to show you guys first is there's going to be a few features up here and to the side, so let's go ahead and just run by them really quickly. On the profile tab, this is just everything about your profile information, about your account. You can upgrade or deactivate anytime you want. There's a support tab. We're here 24/7, so we'll get back to your questions as fast as we can. The affiliate program, now this is for people that want to be affiliates, so I'll cover this in another video and I'll provide the information later. And then we have a resource for all these users here, which is learning hashtags, and we provide you guys a free guide and all the more than enough resources you guys need to just understand the software and what exactly hashtags are if you don't know already. So at the top right here, we have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, and Google+. These are all the networks you guys can search from, as well as you can select them right here from choosing the network. And I'll go up here really quickly. It's compare mode. We'll go over this later. Attract hashtags and manage posts. So let's go ahead and just start with our first hashtag. So what we want to do is let's go ahead and choose the network. So since we're all familiar with Twitter, let's choose that first. And there's going to be a real-time data access pop-up. We're just going to ask you to log in once. It's just to verify if the account is real. And we're going to use this for posting as well and just data searches. So just don't be alarmed. It'll only ask you to do this again if you clear your cache, your internet cache data. So just to let you guys know. So let's go ahead and log in. And also to let you guys know, you guys can add multiple accounts for the posting. Just to let you know, we'll show you guys much later on. So after we're authorized, we're going to go ahead and be introduced back to the dashboard. Since we're authorized for Twitter, let's go ahead and just search a hashtag that's been trending on Twitter. So let's do Ice Bucket Challenge. And for the sake of the video, this takes about like 30 seconds to do a search, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip it for you guys. And right here, we're introduced with the overview mode, which is basically we're going to be seeing all the devices here with this hashtag being used along with the genders. So if I was someone that wanted to go after this hashtag and reach my audience, I would want to go for PC users, and we can see here it's more with iOS users as well. And also there's a pretty even gap between the female and male audience. In some cases, if your hashtag has a dominant female audience or dominant male audience, you definitely want to go after content with posting with your hashtag, which I'll explain later, towards that audience. So the whole point here is just to get to know your audience of this hashtag. So let's go ahead and click on analytics next. And this is showing the activity of the hashtag for the past hour, and this is really cool. You can hover over any bullet over here. And what's going to show you is we can see right here 9 minutes ago there was 4 posts on average with this hashtag, and it'll also show you the recent posts with this hashtag as well. So definitely this is live data, and since social media is just so dynamic, you guys, if you see a good activity range right here, what we will have to do is basically post at this time because it's active right now. It's a good time to post. Do not post content with a hashtag if you don't see any activity. It's not a very good thing to do that. You guys want to get involved when everyone's involved at the same time during the day. So let's go ahead and click on the HEO section right here. And this section is going to be one of the most important sections over here in this software. So what we see right here is all the top hashtags associated with this hashtag we just searched, along with the effectiveness of this with it. What the effectiveness just means is the more you use these hashtags, the more effective they are, the more effective you're going to be seen with the audience. So there's, just to recap again, there's thousands and thousands of people just searching these hashtags on a daily basis. So what we got to do here is just really use as many as effective hashtags as possible with our posts. I know with Twitter it's kind of hard since there's a character limit, but Around 3 to 4 hashtags is usually optimal, and also right here it shows us the popular languages being used along with the top locations. Something about the top locations is the locations are editable by the user, so sometimes the users will put their own name or even a nickname or sometimes even coordinates. Also, we sometimes see links, so that's a fine. That's just we just want to know where the hashtags are coming from. So at least with this hashtag, we can see a good idea where your audience is being coming from. So let's go ahead and click on trends next. And I just want to show you guys really fast. This section will show you how many followers this hashtag has, along with how many times it was listed, favorited, and then retweeted. And then an important thing about this hashtag is we can have a button here on the top right, and it'll show multiple pages on just who's posting with this hashtag and how are they getting involved with this hashtag. So on it, if you want to visit some of your audience, all you got to do is really just click on this button right here, and it'll take you right directly to their Twitter page. So we're not logged in, so I can't show you, but you guys get the point. Let's look at emotions next. And what emotions does is we've developed an algorithm that shows the positive and negative posts with this hashtag, along with how people feel about it. And don't forget, this is real-time data. So let's say, for this minute, people might feel positive about it, and let's say an hour later it might be negative. And you can really research why it's being positive or negative. So it'll go anywhere from the analytics that are very similar to the analytics part of the general hashtag up here, and you guys can even filter out like how are the analytics being played out, like what's being said. You guys can see the positive and negative posts. Keep in mind there is some there is some positive and negative differences on how accurate this is, but for the most part it's pretty accurate. You're going to get a very small percentage failure rate on it. We have anywhere also from posts, words, hashtags, influencers, and users. Keep in mind sometimes if there are no strong influencers, they'll come up. But as far as the most part, you can get really deep into this hashtag data up here. One last thing I forgot to mention to you guys is up here in analytics, you guys can filter out the posts up here. So if you only want to see the positive activity with the negative activity, or positive with neutral, or just let's say one only, then definitely take advantage of this too, so you can see how this hashtag is just being felt on throughout the networks. Other here, let's move on to interest really quickly. This will show you the nouns and verbs being used with this hashtag, along with the emotions associated with it. So positive, negative, neutral emotions with the nouns and verbs, and you can see even how many times they were posted on. And this is just beyond understanding a hashtag. This is more of even understanding how people feel about it. And this is very new. This is the only software that does this at the current moment, and definitely just take advantage of this. Moving on to using the post scheduler with this data. So what you guys can do is basically write your statuses here through your account for your Twitter account. Also, just to keep in mind, you can add your account too. You can change through different accounts. Right now we're posting through Tagcandy, but let's say you have a different personal or corporate account and you want to go ahead and add one. It'll just add on to this list, so you can choose which account you want to add it to. Also, the other thing too is you can add a photo and add your location. So just an example, we can put, since we're based in Irvine, add Irvine here, and boom, it'll be posted with your post. So let's say we're gonna post something and do we are doing a test, right? And what we can do is right here, there's all the recommended hashtags. You can even post your own hashtag, but just to show you guys, you can just click on the hashtag and it'll automatically add it for you. It'll show you the effectiveness of each hashtag. You can also even drag and drop it too if you want to get kind of fun with it. Also, one thing you can do too is click on HEO optimize, and it'll automatically recommend you guys the best hashtag to use with your post. And just to keep in mind, again, these are the top hashtags people are searching, so you're definitely going to get a lot of visibility. And when you post this, a lot of people are going to be following you and retweeting you gradually the more and more you get involved with hashtags. So definitely this is something, again, to take advantage of. And one thing you guys can do also is you can choose to click post now, and it'll automatically post to your account. It's automated. Or you can choose to schedule the post, and you can choose the day when it's scheduled by the hour and minute, AM, PM. And also, as a bonus with you guys, it detects your time zone, so it'll do it for you. Another thing you can do too is just choose any of the time zones we've provided. There's every time zone here, at least to our knowledge. So this is something, again, to just use and make your life a little easier when managing your social media accounts. Also, two extra things right here. Click on here to track hashtag, and you can track this hashtag anytime. So click on yes, and we'll show you guys later on where it went. And also, we can also just export the data to PDF or XML. So, by the way, you guys, if you guys have a marketing report coming out or something you want for reference to print out or just look at on your computer or your phone, you can just click on this to download the PDF or XML, and it'll take all this data right here and just conveniently place it for you in one file. One thing I do want to show you guys before the compare mode is what we did with this tracked hashtag. So let's go ahead and click on this tracked hashtags. And what we're seeing right here is basically all the tracked hashtags we've done. I can see that I've tracked the same one multiple times. It's because I was doing some other examples before this, but it'll show you, what type it is. It's real-time data, what platform it's coming from. So we can see this one's coming from Twitter, but this hashtag selfie is coming from Google+. And we can also send updates to ourselves every day or week, and also we can choose to view it now. If you click on view now, what we see right here is basically the hashtag we just tracked along with the network over here. And it's just going to be really useful to revisit anything you've seen in the past. So up here, if we click on compare mode, last thing, compare mode has all the networks over here provided, as well as the two hashtags we can search, and we can compare the data anywhere from the analytics to the HEO density of how it's effective with comparing with each other. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. There's a link in the description to sign up, or if you're not watching it on YouTube, there's a forum on this page just to sign up and go ahead. It's live right now, and you guys get a free guide too. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.